What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Big Stacks Bazingas, Pee Wee the Plug, 1/4 through the wire, aka Mr. Know-It-All, the #1 Knicks fan in the world. We back with episode 9, and right here on the screen, I got the power rankings entering this new season. And through all the publications that does their preseason power rankings, whatever, we're top 4 in every single one. So 2K Sports put out theirs, and we're number 4, right below the Lakers, the Celtics, and San Antonio. We're third with this is Eric Bonish, who I don't even think I'm familiar with him, but he has his own column. It used to be somebody else on 2K, but that just shows you how I haven't been playing this the last year or so. And then they have NBA.com, and his lists in NBA.com are very parallel, and then 2K has San Antonio and Boston in the mix, but they have the Warriors. What I want to do, because we're in like our 3rd year, what I want to do is I want to take a look at some of these teams just to see how the rosters are looking since we've last seen them. So they have Corey Joseph, Josh Christopher, and then Bron, Anthony Davis, and Chris Boucher. The bench is Jonathan Isaac, Jay Crowder, Etwan Moore, DJ Augustine, Cam Johnson, JaVale McGee, Kyrie Thomas, and some rookies or 2nd-year players. So it's a typical LeBron team. They're still front heavy with LeBron and AD. LeBron hasn't declined at all, really. He's 94, AD is a 96. And then they just have a bunch of role players. And I'm guessing Josh Christopher is a young guy who probably has a decent amount of potential. And they have a veteran bench: Etwan, Jay Crowder, Cam Johnson, and then somehow they got Jonathan Isaac, who is their 6th man at 84. So the Lakers are they're pretty lengthy. Defensively, they're gonna be pretty solid. And then they still have LeBron and AD, who's gonna carry the load. So I see why they're number 1. 2K Sports, they're the only ones that have Boston and San Antonio this high. So I'm just curious to see what they have. Boston pretty much still has the same team. Robert Williams is now the starting center. Tatum and Jaylen Brown are getting better. Marcus Smart is an 80. Kemba's an 85. And then off the bench, they got Ennis, Nico Mannion, Grant Williams. So they have a solid team, but we know that their core of what makes them good is still the same with Tatum, Brown, Kemba, and then Marcus Smart. San Antonio, DeJounte Murray's 85, Lonnie Walker, DeRozan. I guess this is a rookie power forward that they have who's an 80. Yeah, it's the 4th overall pick. And then Andre Drummond is the starting center with Aldridge off the bench. So yeah, this Spurs team is good. I don't know if they're as good as their bench looking solid. Okay, and then the other team, the Warriors. Let's see how the Warriors bounce back. Steph, Clay, Wiggins, Pascal, Wiseman, Scotty Barnes, Darren Collison. Draymond Green is now further, or is he hurt? Let's see if Draymond is hurt. He's not hurt. He's just further on the depth chart. But they have their core still. And 97, 87, 83, 80, and then 80. So the Warriors are pretty solid. And then you have us, the Bulls. Just to recap for anybody that may have forgotten what our team is looking like. We have Tyrese Halliburton in his 2nd year. Zach LaVine and Kawhi, Aaron Gordon, Gafford, Wendell off the bench with Gordon Hayward, Duncan Robinson, and Kobe White. Ersan Ilyasova, Richard Solomon, Romeo Weems, Tyrell Terry, Jalen LeCue. I'm still disappointed that Aaron Gordon had kind of declined and went down to a 79 because he was up towards the 81 last year. So we got to get him back up there. And then, I like our pieces though. Off the bench, we got 2 guys who are 82, 77, 70. We have some depth to our team. And then the Bucks, they have us above the Bucks. Giannis is apparently a little banged up and hurt, but other than that, they have some good surrounding pieces with him. And that's, I want to see one thing though. I want to go across the teams and just see, if anybody's top player or anything changed besides like Kawhi. Okay, to refresh the memory, Bam is with the Cavs, so Bam is no longer a Heat. De'Aaron Fox is now with the Clippers, so the Clippers lost Paul George and Kawhi Leonard because this Clippers team is totally different. So we got to see where Paul George went. Michael Porter Jr. is now a Grizzly. Tristan Thompson is over there in Atlanta. Jimmy Butler and Fred VanVleet are still with the Heat. Gallinari and this Hornets team is just a bunch of people together. Mitchell and Gobert are still together. Schroeder and Lonzo are with the Kings after they lost De'Aaron Fox. Markkanen, Cousins, and Robinson are with the Knicks. They have, out of their top 5 players, 4 of them are bigs, which is weird. Another thing about the 2K sim and their ideology with putting together teams, I guess this is Jalen Green with the Magic. Okay, Dinwiddie is with the Magic as well. Oubre is with the Mavs. I'm trying to see where Paul George went before we get started. Paul George is a big name that, you know, Paul George is with the Pelicans. Okay, Zion, Ingram, and Paul George. Jackson Hayes is up to 81. And then they got Evan Mobley. So, they real big, okay. And everything else is kind of VO. Victor Oladipo is with the Raptors. Everything else looking pretty fair. Nothing else drastic has happened. Julius Randle is with the Timberwolves with Anthony Edwards. So this Timberwolves team ain't bad. 1, 2, then that's the front court. I don't know who's gonna play the 3 for them. Maybe Josh Okogie. JJ Redick is with the Blazers, and that's pretty much it. Okay, so I had played this first game with the Heat. As y'all can see, it wasn't much of a competition. We kind of ran them out of the gym, did our thing. This episode, I think we're gonna basically try to sim to the trade deadline or the All-Star break, and see what we are at that point. Unless things get crazy out of hand or somebody gets hurt and we're losing games or it's just not what I'm liking, then I'll probably stop it, try to make some adjustments, fix what I can fix, and go there. But I like how we look on paper and in the power rankings and whatnot. We're gonna decline that trade. But yeah, man, for me personally, as we sit back and sim, and you see Zach LaVine is day-to-day, but we did beat the Bucks, which is encouraging to see. Off to a 2-1 start. I'm not really looking for any trades right now because I like the team that we have. Tyrese is out day-to-day, but we have to adjust, so we will do that. But as I was saying, while I'm adjusting this, for me, I feel pressure right now. To be honest with y'all, I really feel like this is the year that we have to execute. I think we have to win it this year, just because of the simple fact of we have a lot of guys on like rookie deals or whatnot. And split this up from 25, we'll give him 15, and then we'll give Solomon 10 minutes. But yeah, like I was saying, we have a lot of guys that are on team-friendly contracts right now, and I don't know the likelihood or the realistic chance of bringing everybody back. You know what I mean? Because Wendell is going to want money. I think Kobe White's contract is going to be up. Tyrese Halliburton is going to be knocking on the door of getting paid soon after that. So it's like this off season, after this season, we're going to have to really come down to it and make some decisions. And, you know, some of those decisions might not be what we want. Or we might not be able to come back as deep as we are. So right now, what I want to do is I want to make sure that this year we exceed and go through every thing that we have planned. So I'm trying to make a championship push. I don't want to just go on a deep playoff run. I'm really pushing to get to the finals. So if there's anything that I can do come the trade deadline or come anytime to make this team better, if there's anything I'm seeing that we're lacking in, or there's a team out there that I feel like is just better than us, then let's just look for the first round. Yeah, best first round talent. Best first round talent. You know, I understand the core that we have, having Kawhi Leonard, having Zach LaVine as our 2 best players, and we've just lost 4 in a row that fast to teams that I don't think are that good. The Magic, there's no way in hell we should be losing to the Magic. The Kings are receiving a first round pick, Rubio. I'm gonna just say no. Yeah, there it is. We have lost 5 games in a row for whatever reason. 6 games in a row. And this is what I say about 2K, man. This is my biggest gripe with 2K and why it's very hard to do this shit, because there's no reason for us to just be losing games. I don't see why we're losing games. I have no idea to why we would be losing games. Tyrese Halliburton got hurt. I put him back in and now we just losing games. Chemistry is a 57. I don't understand. I'm gonna take Tyrese out. Put Kobe White in, let Kobe White start. But I have no idea why we would be just losing, why we would just lose 6 games straight. But that doesn't really make sense to me. And we're gonna start Wendell to try to give us an extra push. Cause you know, I try to put as much effort as I can into the series, obviously, and different things. But the amount of energy and resources and everything they want you to put into the game to keep your team upbeat, I just don't have the energy or the urge to even do it like that. Like the beginning of it, I get it. But when you build a team like I've built, I played the first 15 games of the last season. I went out and I made the playoffs. I went and signed Kawhi Leonard. I developed talent. I went out and got extra talent. And then for me to still be able to have a chemistry that was 57 and we just lost 6 games in a row just because there is no specific reason, and we finally being able to win some games, we just won 4 in a row now back, it's mind-blowing to me. I get it, but it's just like I can't play 30 of the 82 games every time I do a season. I can't do it. I have to simulate, especially when I'm doing a series, and that's why 2K for me gets frustrating. Because out of nowhere, a team like the team that I have, we shouldn't just lose 6 games early in the year for no reason. Because now if Kawhi Leonard gets hurt seriously, now I'm fucked, because we already went on a losing streak with my team at full health. So if we lose anybody now and go on the type of streak, a losing streak that's reasonable, we double, you know, it's like a double whammy. So now we back on track, thankfully. 14-11. 15-11. Team chemistry is going back up towards the direction of 80. We're rolling. This is what I want to see. We rolling. And yeah, that's just my mindset though. You know, I want to win it this year. I feel like there's damn, they're giving us Mo Bamba and Fournier. That must mean Zach LaVine is killing it. I feel it amounts pressure to pull it off this year, because yeah, I just don't know the likelihood of us bringing back everybody that we have. Because I don't know if we will have the money or the resources, because we gave so much to Kawhi Leonard, rightfully so. Zach LaVine is already highly paid, and when his contract is done soon, he's going to want more money. Tyrese Halliburton is on a rookie contract. He's automatically going to get more money. Wendell is going to have to get paid. Kobe White is going to want more money. Aaron Gordon, Daniel Gafford. So it's just like we have a lot of people that we would have to. I'm going to say yeah, because I just don't like the fact that. I'm going to say no, because they have Jokic. But I don't like that Hornets team. The Hornets have money and just gave it to anybody. Gallinari, Adams, Derrick Rose. They just put together a bunch of people just because they had money. So now we went on a big time winning streak. So thank you 2K for giving me my wins back. And we rolling. This is what I want to see. You know, we just got our ass bust by the Celtics, but that happens. Team chemistry is at 83. Bulls received Klay Thompson and Eric Pascal. I'm not going to do it, but I'm just curious. Like, yeah, Zach LaVine is a full 4 stars. He's the most valuable player on a trade board right now. He's giving us 23, 4 and 3, almost a steal, 38% from 3, almost 49% from the field. He's doing his thing as a second option. Aaron Gordon is having a 12, 7, 2.5. Aaron Gordon has been real So, looking at our roster, just to have a quick pause, and he's giving them Draymond-ish numbers. Klay Thompson is shooting 40%, but he ain't really scoring as much. And Zach LaVine is what, 26? Klay is pushing 30. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I wasn't gonna do this anyway. But I was just curious to what type of season Zach LaVine was having. By looking at Aaron Gordon's numbers, whoa, cracked neck vertebrae. Shit. That is a terrible injury. He's out for the year. Cracked neck vertebrae. That sounds like some career shit. Yikes. Yikes. That's a huge blow. We give all his minutes to Tyrell Terry, but that is a terrible blow to this team. To lose Kobe White like that. Damn. I'm sorry, y'all. I had to pause for a second. That's a scary ass injury for 2K to just throw away my team like that out of nowhere. So we're down Kobe White now. You can expect Kobe White to not be around because we're in January, so it's February, March. Well, we have it's beginning of January, so January, February, March, April, May, June. Yeah, unless we get to the finals, which I'm hoping we do, obviously. Kobe White will be gone. He can. Realistically, a player who missed all that time wouldn't just pop up in the finals, but it's 2K, so if they allow me, hell yeah, I'm gonna throw him in there. But we're gonna be without Kobe White for the rest of the year. So that's a big blow. But we got Tyrell Terry, a guy that I've been, trying to develop for this point to be another version of Kobe White and more of a lead guard. But next man up mentality. Next man up mentality. Definitely not ideal. And kind of scary. Like I said, I've never seen that type of injury on 2K. And the reason it's got me in shock is because when I was younger, I was playing a Madden season, and they had Peyton Manning had a career-ending injury, which is the first time I had ever seen that in the game. It was like a vertebrae something, a back. I forget. Yeah, I know Peyton Manning ended up having like a vertebrae thing that sat him out an entire year, but they was like, it was something crazy. Terrence Ross, no, I almost said Dwayne Wade. So we almost here at All-Star Weekend. We're a week before All-Star, and I'm gonna do a little. Sure, I'll let them do a trade just for the hell of it. But and yeah, I got trade approval on for all teams, just to make sure that the CPU isn't doing wild, ridiculous trades. No, we don't want Norman Powell for Wendell Carter. But now here we are. We're 3 games away from the All-Star break. Lakers will see my sure. And we're rolling. We're 33-15. Hopefully we can be 35-15 going into the All-Star break. Let's just get this win. No, we don't want that. Let us get this win so we can go on a 6-game winning streak entering the All-Star break. Perfect. So we're 35-15. The All-Star caps have been announced. Do you wish to stop this and view the All-Star? Sure. Well, I'll watch it with y'all. So Team Giannis and Team Stephen are the captains. Which would you like? I won't want to make him for either. Let's just do auto draft and let's see how this goes. So our All-Stars, we have Kawhi, we have Zach LaVine. Is there any more Bulls that are All-Stars? I don't expect to, so no. Both of our guys are on the same team. Both play for Team Giannis. The location of this All-Star game is in Chicago, which makes that even fun. But now let's just look around the league. I want to look around the league, look at the standings, see how everybody's faring. We're the best team in the NBA. I had no idea. We're the best team in the NBA. We have a great home record. We have a decent road record as well. I want to look at our player stats for our team. And Zach LaVine is our #1 scorer. Wow. So Kawhi Leonard is playing the ultimate vet role. He's allowing Zach LaVine to be Zach LaVine. Zach LaVine is our leading scorer, but he's doing everything else. He has more rebounds, more assists. He's averaging 2.5 steals, almost a block a game. His efficiency is down a little bit, but Zach LaVine is taking a couple more shots a game just by a decimal, 3 decimals or whatever, or 0.3 I should say. Gordon Hayward is being a solid vet off that bench, giving us 13, 4, and 2. Shooting efficiently, it looks like. His 3 can be better. And then Aaron Gordon is kind of just being Aaron Gordon, 13, 7, 2.5. But the one thing I was saying about us going forward, that where there is hope, is that the way Aaron Gordon is playing and the way his his overall has been and his progression, he makes $16 million a year. I won't really look to probably bring him back next year, if we're just being honest, unless he's going to take a big pay cut. His $16 million will be off the books. We got Gordon Hayward on a 1-year, $11 million deal, so that's like what, 27 off the books right there. Let's make sure he doesn't have a player option or anything crazy. Aaron Gordon, because then so he has no player option. He has no player option. Wendell Carter has no player option either, because he took the qualifying offer, if I'm not mistaken. he's going to obviously want more money. But if we have to come back into the offseason and our core three is Zach, Kawhi, and Wendell, let's see if Zach. So Zach is also a free agent with his 19. So we're going to try to bring Zach back, obviously, and Wendell. They are priorities. And if possible, or if we have to, even Gafford has a team option. So we're going to bring Gafford back for sure. We're going to get him on another discount year. But we got a lot of one-year contracts, and then Kobe has a team option as well. So we'll be able to get Gafford and Kobe back on nice team-friendly deals for one more year, and then we'll be able to work with the money because we'll get $27 million off the books from these two if they're not going to come back. And if they do, it will be less than the $27 million they're both combined to make this year. I want to look at award races. None of our guys are on the MVP race. Hopefully Kawhi's in Defensive Player of the Year. He's second. And Tyrese Halliburton was in the Most Improved Player section. He's averaging 8 points, 6 rebounds, a steal a game, 6 assists, 3 rebounds. So he getting up 7, 6, 3, and a steal. I like that. That's exactly what we needed from him at the point guard position. And then all-star participation. Don't they have like the 3-point contest and all that? They don't. They don't have that listed. And we will send to the all-star break. Terrence Ross for Gordon Hayward. We are fine. So yeah, we thriving, man. We thriving. There's really no reason for me to change anything or have any input in anything. I'm not looking to really make any trades. Everybody is fluently killing it. We're at a 90% for team chemistry, 92 now. So everybody's going up. 96, 86, 82, 82, 79, 78, 77. Yeah, everybody is thriving. Everybody is happy. 92% team chemistry, 37-15, the best record in the league at the trade deadline. I looked at the money stuff with y'all. I'm happy where we at from a money standpoint. We got Kawhi locked up for the next 3 years. We're going to have to pay Zach LaVine, which I have no problem with. We're going to have to pay Wendell, which is cool. And then Aaron Gordon and Gordon Hayward we'll figure out. Same thing with the rest of these one-year guys like Duncan Robinson and Ersan, who will probably retire. We'll figure that out as well. And then everybody else we can bring back on team-friendly deals like Gafford, Kobe White, and then Halliburton, unless there's a chance for us to, you know, extend their contracts for a little cheap amount, which, you know, if it's there, we would love to do it. I'm gonna see contract extensions. Yeah, who will resign? Gafford is willing to resign. He's expected. He just wants 5. So he would take the. I like that, but I'm gonna wait. I'm not gonna resign anybody. I'm gonna just wait it out because I want to see what these guys see. Their expectations are 24, 21. Yeah, that's a lot of money. So I'm gonna just wait before I start handing out money and see if we can tone those down just a tad. Zach LaVine's is understandable, but for Wendell to go from 6 to 21 is wild. If we could get Wendell to get what Zach is getting like now, around 18, 19, I'm fine with that. And then we'll go forward. But yeah, best team in the league at the trade deadline. We're halfway through the season, about to make this playoff push. Episode 9 wrapped up. Come back in for episode 10, playoffs. I'm out.